Attraction is not some mysterious force, it's more about how you carry yourself, and many men misunderstand it. Chasing a woman, constantly trying to prove your feelings, or emphasizing how nice or different you are usually doesn't create interest or respect. If you keep ending up in the same situation, always initiating conversations, replying instantly, being consistently available and attentive, only for her to grow distant or lose interest, then it's not about effort. It's about approach. This isn't about clever lines or pretending to be confident, it's about how you present yourself and the energy you bring in a way that naturally draws people in without forcing it. Think of it in a more strategic sense, real influence in relationships is subtle. It doesn't chase or demand attention. It's calm, self-assured, and a bit rare, and that alone makes it attractive. This isn't manipulation, it's clarity. It's about becoming someone who naturally earns respect, creates intrigue without trying too hard, and values himself first rather than seeking validation. The idea is to change from creating pressure to creating interest, from dependency to desire, and from predictability to curiosity. Once you understand this, you'll not only see why your previous approach didn't work, you'll know how to adjust it. Rule 1: Don't be completely predictable. One of the biggest attraction killers is being too easy to read. If someone can always guess what you'll say, how quickly you'll reply, or how you feel, the sense of intrigue disappears. When you reveal everything too quickly or constantly validate someone without them earning it, it removes curiosity and puts them in control of the dynamic. Instead, give things space. Don't over-explain yourself, and don't feel the need to respond instantly every time. Let conversations breathe. When you're not entirely predictable, it naturally makes the other person more curious and engaged. Rule 2: Make your online presence selective and meaningful. On social media, being overly active or attention-seeking can actually reduce attraction. Posting constantly, engaging with everything, or trying too hard to be seen often has the opposite effect. A better approach is to be intentional. Share less, but make it count. Let your content reflect your life and growth rather than a need for validation. When your presence is less frequent but more thoughtful, it creates intrigue instead of noise. In a crowded digital space, restraint can be far more appealing than constant visibility. Rule 3: Don't over-justify yourself. A key idea here is that how you behave signals how others should treat you. If you're always explaining your actions, apologizing for minor things, or trying to prove you're different, you place yourself in a position where you're seeking approval while she evaluates you. That dynamic weakens attraction and creates unnecessary tension. Instead, stay composed. If something you say gets a reaction, you don't need to scramble to explain it, just remain calm and confident. If she questions your timing or behavior, respond simply and stand by it. Real confidence isn't loud or defensive, it's the ability to remain steady even when misunderstood. That sense of comfort makes you more intriguing. Rule 4: Be selective with your emotions, not overly dependent. Caring and being genuine is fine, but losing control of your emotions isn't. If your mood constantly shifts based on her behavior, getting overly excited when she's warm or anxious when she pulls away, you come across as reactive rather than grounded. This gives away your emotional balance and creates an uneven dynamic where she holds the influence. A better approach is to be intentional with your energy, give appreciation when it's deserved, match the effort you receive, and avoid over-investing in someone who isn't meeting you halfway. For example, if she becomes distant in messages, don't overcompensate, just ease back. If plans fall through, don't chase, acknowledge it and move on. Attraction grows when there's a sense of balance and curiosity, not when everything is freely given without effort. Rule 5: Focus on your own growth and purpose. This is where everything comes together. Many people chase attention because they lack direction or fulfillment elsewhere. When your time and energy revolve around someone you barely know, it shows. But when you're genuinely invested in your own life, whether it's your goals, work, health, or personal development, you naturally become more grounded. You don't act out of boredom or desperation, and you don't feel the need to seek constant validation. That difference is noticeable. Someone who is driven and purposeful carries themselves differently, both online and in person. Their time feels valuable because it is. And when you choose to give that time to someone, it feels intentional, not needy.